gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact netted them a sweet punish counter. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Will this super art connect? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3.
Sandblast! How will they take advantage of everything that charges forward? But hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo with a filler. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Were they baiting them into that? Just goes for it at this range. Shipujinrai hit. Good damage option. Their will to win is really being tested here. A quick breather. They're going for the super art. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Punish counter on the action. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can fill themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
How's this?
Can't tech the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Just out of pace, a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings. KO! Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. The combo's there. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 has a slight life lead evading. Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter.
Not so fast.
Neither of them willing to back off. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Goes for the super art. Shipujinrai hits. Good damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Were they baiting them into that? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits them with a stop and pop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Barely blocks the jump hit on super art. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 1 just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Overhead, but it won't work! Throws them! Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily up. They're going for the super art. Hit them with the... We see a drive impact here? Player 2 flipping the script flatlines up. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Hits them with a stop and pop. The drive impact is denied. Charges forward. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to a super art. Vulcan blast. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Fireball into the corner. This is gonna Jumps up. Sandblast. Drops them. Closing moments of the match. Goes airborne. Back to the corner. What a finish. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Not so fast.
Going on the offensive? Decides to go in with the target code. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
What'll happen this round? Opts for the throw. Shows the overhead. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Parries the projectile. They get driven KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Out of my way.
Round 3. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps. Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. Gets carried to the corner. Can they keep up? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Genius read. Player 1 will have to deal with this danger. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Going in. Player 2, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What were they thinking? Player, oh yo, Ross super hit. Both sides getting ready. Finds the target. Nobody blinked. What a finish. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Were they baiting them into that? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throw. Knockdown and... just goes for it at this range. Scrapping it out up close. Throw connects and does big damage. A quick breather. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Both fighters planning something? They push their way out of the corner. One chance rushes in. Impact squash. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Doesn't touch the throw. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Were they baiting them into that? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Neither of them willing to back off here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Close them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Experiencing burnout. KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Goes for an overhead. Will this super art connect? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 has the meter lead. Checks him with the projectile. Close him. What's next? Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters planning something? Are we going to see it charges forward? Blocks the impact. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Projectile to try and change the situation. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? This is gonna be bad news. A drive? They're going for the super art? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and this is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. A deficit here. Can they turn the tide? Oh my god, they just pumped it up! This Dragon Lock flatline zone. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Rushes that off and keeps going. Gets the knockdown, and now opts for the throw. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The drive impact net for them a sweet punish counter. Combo with the target combo. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The pressure it charges forward. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
The super lands a punish counter for the first hit. Combo with the target combo. The throw is escaped. Player one has the life lead. Throws him. What's next? Trips him up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Taking stock. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. They break things off to take a quick breather. Great work finding the opening. It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw soup, wraps it up with a drive impact. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast. Going on the offensive? Hits him with a stop and bop. Throws him to negate the block. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits up a super art. Eraser hits. We're gonna see it rain. Player two rushes that off and keeps going. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. All the throw connects. Only a little bit of burns out. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can fill themselves a streak.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Combo with the target combo. Below heavy hits. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one has the life lead. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Forward throw. Will this super art connect? Starting something with the super. He's reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. Whiff brushes that off and keeps going. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown and they're going for the get-some. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Jinrai kick. Will this super art connect? Shippo Jinrai hits. Good damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Flashes him. Just out of range for that throw. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Goes with a safe stuff with that target combo. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Still slugging it out. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. A super art. This Dragon Lash Flame. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Scores a big punish counter with that opening drive impact shot. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The combo's there. Uncomfortable space here. Will this super art connect? The super art finds its mark. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Stark lands a punish counter for the first hit. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. All right, West takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 will want to take advantage of them. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
He can't squander this punish counter cannon. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Charges forward. Still very early in the round. They're going for the super art. Brings out an early super to pop, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Grabs and throws them away. Just goes for it at this range. There's a change of sides. In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.